Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to another Planty video and welcome to my little patio slash deck situation here where my cactus and succulents, almost all of my cactus and succulents have been living since June. I know a lot of y'all have been wanting to see an update on how they're doing, so that's what we're going to be going over today. I'm going to show you all of them, and I'm also going to provide care wherever it's needed. I know that I need to water, but I also know that I can see one that needs to be staked up a little bit better. So it's going to be like a little update slash a little mini plant chores type of thing. So I hope that that sounds good to you. It's really refreshing to be outside filming, actually. I'm filming on my iPhone. Now, there's some scenarios where the iPhone is definitely superior to my camera, and bright, like filming outside where it's brighter, and even filming near my windows where it's like backlit, the iPhone just does a way better job. So I ordered the adapter for my microphone so that I can actually have decent sound quality and film on my iPhone. So that's the setup that we're using today, and this is the first full video that I'm filming like this, so I'm really hoping that the audio is going to be okay. I did test it, but I've been down this road before where you test something and it's fine, and then you go to film the video and it's garbage. So hopefully all is going to be well, and hopefully this sounds good to you. So as you can see beside me here, we have this cute little shelf setup. I got this from Yisk, which I think is a Canadian, I don't know if it is anywhere else, but it's a Canadian. It's kind of like an IKEA knockoff, but it's worse. But they do have some cute things every once in a while. We got some of our outdoor like patio stuff from there last year. Anyways, I do really like this shelf, and I think that these plants all look so cute on here. Normally this thing is not down, by the way. Oh my gosh, there's a freaking spider web there. Normally this is not down, so they do get a bit of sun from behind as well, but for most of the day they're not actually in direct sun. Obviously bright light, but not a lot of like super direct sun. But they seem happy with it, all of these plants. The monkey tail could probably handle more light, but honestly I'm so scared of scorching it, so I don't know. Let me know what you think if you have one. Do you grow yours in direct sun outside, or do you keep it shaded, or what is the tea? Let me know. I guess that I will just turn the camera around and just start showing you the plants on this shelf. Okay, so the monkey tail cactus. This is definitely my favorite cactus, and the one that gets the most questions and comments from other people as well. So here is the official update. It's been doing really well living outside. It actually did bloom, but they're all dried off now. I think I got a picture or a little video or something, so I'll put that on the screen if I can find it. Ouch. Do not be fooled. They look soft, but they are prickly. Whenever I film a cactus video, it's always just me getting pricked and then people in the comments cringing. So sorry about that. I'll try not to touch them. But anyways, yeah, he's doing really well. Honestly, not too much to update. As for frequently asked questions, I water out here maybe once a week. Yeah, I would say roughly once a week. And I usually water with the Schultz cactus fertilizer. Sometimes I do just plain water, but most waterings I do try to fertilize, just since this is their active growing season. So yeah, that one is doing really, really well. I'm actually thinking of a new location for inside. Obviously, I have to bring all of these plants in the fall, so in September they'll be coming back inside. And I'm thinking of actually adding this to my Wally Grow wall, and it can get light from the Soltech Highland. I'm playing with that idea because I think that I might be swapping out all of my Wally Grow plants for like different, more fun plants. I've just been a little bit bored with it, and the plants are honestly not doing that well on that wall. That's a whole other video. But yeah, so let me know what you think of that idea. And then I was even thinking, if I put this in a Wally Grow planter, it could switch between being clipped onto the wall, and then when it's spring and summer, I could put another Wally Grow clip like up here. I could just screw it in, and then it could just easily be popped onto living outside. Like, I feel like that would just be such a good idea. And then moving down to the second level here, we have succulents. So we have my haworthia. This one is looking really purple and sun-stressed. I don't think it's bloomed for me this summer yet. Beside that, we have my Stapelia. I think this is the Gigantea. Yeah, this is the Gigantea. It hasn't bloomed for me yet either. I just got that as a cutting last summer, so I feel like it's just kind of getting established. Oh, is that a weird bug on there? Okay. We also have my haworthia cooperi. I got this recently, like this summer, at the beginning of the summer, I think, and we repotted it in our repot video, which I'll link below. I do an annual cactus and succulent repot where I repotted literally all of these plants, so you can go check that out. But yeah, this is Haworthia cooperi. This is Haworthia obtusa. Is that what it is? I think so. I got this as just a little tiny baby, and it's actually been doing really well and sizing up a little bit. I love these like cute, really chonky haworthias. And then here we have my Crassula Buddha's Temple. This is another new one. Maybe I'll turn it and it can kind of maybe start leaning the other way. This is another new one that I got at the beginning of the summer, and it's been doing really well also. It's such a cool looking plant. Like, yeah, it's a really, really neat one. So I'm glad that that one is settled in. And then on the lowest tier right here, right front and center, we have my variegated bear's paw. Now this is one that I have been so happy with because this was not looking good at the beginning of the summer. But after repotting it and moving it out here, it is looking so much better. Like, it's plump again, it's filling out again, it's had tons of new growth, and it's just looking amazing. So definitely had a bit of a glow up, and I'm so happy with that. So yeah, that one is just so cute. Oh, same with this next to it. This is, oh gosh, what is this called again? And what's going on here? Oh my gosh, did it break? Oh no, it looks like one of them is broken. Maybe I'll just stick it back in the soil. I mean, we have two other ones, so it's okay, but I'm totally forgetting what this is called now. It's something variegated though, and it's starting to look really cute. I got these as tiny babies as well. They look really cool, but I totally forget what it's called. Whoops. Behind that is my, oh my goodness, I had people commenting of what this looks like. Some type of Ripsalis. I'll put it on the screen because people were telling, like, IDing this for me in my cactus succulent repot, but now I totally forget. Anyways, whatever it is, it's doing well. And then we have this fuzzy looking guy right here. This is doing really well also. It's sizing up a lot since I got it. I got it just as a tiny baby as well. It's so cute to get succulents really small and then to watch them size up and maybe even eventually bloom, because that's another cool thing about cactus and succulents, and another thing that I really love about them is that most of them flower. Like even these haworthias and stuff, they shoot out really cool flowers. And these guys in the back have like these weird giant stinky flowers. This one has like a lifesaver stinky flower. They're just really unique plants, and I feel like they're often so easily overlooked, but I feel like they really just, they have so much to offer, and they're so easy care if you give them the right conditions and the right potting mix and everything, of course. Back here we have this guy, which I forget the name of again as well. I should have kept labels on these. I think that this is called like a Chinese jade succulent, but I can't remember what the botanical name is. Really cool though. I love how dark it is. This one is almost black, and it's like fuzzy looking as well. Like it has like a layer on it. Really cool. Like that doesn't even look real. It's just a really unique looking one. This one's been really happy to be outside, I feel. I think they all have. Some of them are not doing as well as the others though. Specifically this variegated Haworthia right here. I think it's fine. I think it's gonna come back, but I'm not really sure what happened, honestly. When I first put these out, we were still having some cold nights, and that's when this began to start looking unwell. I think it's fine. It's still hard, so I think it's gonna come back, but as you can see, some parts got kind of weird on this one, so we'll see. And then underneath here, I actually have some of my new haworthias, so let me grab them out. This is actually very convenient. Oops, I hope my hair has not been crackling on this. This is actually very convenient filming on my phone, and the battery is not gonna die on me like it always does on my camera. Anyways, I got a few new haworthia. I kind of just, after I did my cactus and succulent repot, I just became obsessed with looking up different varieties of haworthia, and I ended up ordering 4 different types from Crystal Star Nursery because they have just the coolest succulents on there, and like orchids, and yeah, they have just cool weird plants. I recently moved them outside, like literally only a couple of weeks ago probably, so I'm just kind of looking at them and seeing how they're doing. They all look really good. So this one was like the reason that I submitted my order, because I just had to have this one. It's called Haworthia Blue Mirror, Haworthia obtusa. So obtusa and Cooperi seem to be the varieties that I really like, or the species that I really like, and then there's a bunch of different varieties within those species. I don't know the technicalities here, but this is just, I have a few different ones to share. So this is the Haworthia Blue Mirror. It obviously has this like blue color to it, which is just so unique and so cool. So yeah, I love like cool toned foliage, silver plants. So of course I just had to get this blue one because I love it. And it has these like, you know, the like window kind of leaves, like they're really succulent and kind of see-through, so that's really cool. And then the next one that I got is the Haworthia Cooperi, oh gosh, this name's a mouthful, Shizukemaki, not sure how you say that, but it is this one. This one's honestly kind of like purple toned, and it's see-through when you look through, well, it's not see-through, it's like looking, it's like foggy, but it's like you can kind of see through it. I don't know how to better describe it, but yeah, it's just another kind of chunky leafed one. Look at that, like they are just so cool, so cool. And then the next one that I got, this is another one of my favorites. I don't know why this one started looking weird. The leaves kind of got dented after a while, like after I'd had it for a week or two. I don't know, it was really weird. But this is Haworthia obtusa Black Grapes. And that's what this one, oh my gosh, this one is actually insane. Like, look at those leaves. You can see some of them got weirdly dented, and I couldn't really find any information of what that meant. So I think honestly maybe it just got like bumped around or something. I don't know. Or like maybe, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's so cool. It's so dark, and then it has like the cool like windowy part at the top. It's just a really, and it's big. This is the biggest one out of all of them. And haworthias don't need to be blasted with light the same way cactus do. Like I don't have these indirect sunlight because I honestly don't think that they like that. Like I think you need to give them a little bit less light, still like bright light, but you know what I mean. They don't need to be roasted. Okay, and then the last one of my new ones is called Haworthia Cooperi Emperor. So that is what this one looks like. This one's kind of similar to the black grape one, but it's not as dramatic looking. It is still really cool though. Basically, I couldn't decide between all of these varieties. That's why I ended up getting 4. I actually had even more than that in my basket when I got these a couple months ago, but I narrowed it down to these 4. Anyways, they're doing really well and they're living outside now. So I'm really happy and excited to have added those into my succulent collection. Okay, and then over here, as you can see, we have my spiral cactus, which looks like it maybe got burnt a little bit at some parts. I don't know. Overall, it's doing okay, I guess, but I haven't gotten any new growth. So I'm not really sure. It looks kind of like, do you see where it's kind of pale? What does it mean? I don't know. This is my thing. Like, I really don't know anything about cactus and succulents. I just kind of figure it out as I go. But yeah, if you know why this one, it normally is down here. So it normally gets a lot of sun. Is it too much sun? I don't know. But he looks kind of cute up there. I probably won't leave it up there though because I'm scared it's going to fall down. But I'll leave it up there for now. Down here we have my Eve's Pin cactus, which is looking really cute. She's honestly living her best life if it will focus. There we go. Look at how good she's looking. I love that the little like spiny things go bright pink. Like this is so cool. This is so cool. I never see these. Like I never see these around or see people post about them, but like what a cool plant. I'm kind of obsessed with her, and she's been so easygoing. She loves her little sunny spot right there. The rest of them are all just kind of lined up here, and these are ones that I just felt like they needed more direct sunlight. This is honestly, I'm so sorry, I didn't clean up. This is real life. This is like literally my messy deck that probably needs to be hosed down and cleaned up as well. It's kind of disgusting, but we're just not going to worry about that. Okay, so right here we have my, y'all also ID'd this for me in the cactus and succulent repot, so I'll put that on the screen. But this is a cute cactus that I got a couple of months ago as well. Yeah, not much to say about this one. It's doing really well, and yeah, I'm happy with it. Next to that, we have my Stapelia. This is grandiflora. This actually hasn't bloomed for me yet, but it looks like it's getting some flower buds in. So hard to film in the direct sun. Okay, I've moved these gals over here so that we can see them a little bit better. But yeah, my Stapelia grandiflora hasn't bloomed for me yet this summer. It looks like we are getting some flower, like the beginnings of buds. So hopefully I'll get some flowers on this soon. This one might be getting a little bit too much sun, honestly, but I don't know. I feel like it kind of likes it. And then we have the infamous bunny ear cactus, which y'all scared the crap out of me about because these are, what's it called, a glaucous cactus, and they have these really fine little hairs slash spines that get embedded in your skin. And oh my gosh, the little baby new growth on it though, that is so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have new growth coming in. That's so cute. Anyways, yeah, I'm scared of this thing. Like, I truly am scared of this thing. Yeah, I am definitely very careful around this cactus now because y'all have given me the warnings. So this is another warning to anyone who's watching that these can be dangerous. Anyways, it seems happy, so that's grand. And then we have my lavender pebble right here, which is very clearly leaning. This gets a lot of sun, like southern exposure, and is still leaning. So I'm gonna have to spin it the other way so that it can kind of straighten out a little bit. But look how cute it's looking. Like these stunning pinky purple leaves. I'm obsessed. It's not even showing up as colorful on this camera as it actually is in person, but it's so cute, you guys. Like, yeah, I'm obsessed with this. I wonder if it's gonna flower for me ever. It's really, really cute. It was struggling a bit with the transition to being outside. I think just because we were having those cooler evenings. That's one thing about Vancouver Island. We will get cold nights, especially at like, you know, beginning of summer and like getting closer to fall. It's not like, you know, cold at night now, but it was in June. So I think that that's why it struggled a little bit at first, but now she's living her best life. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her back like that so that she can hopefully bend backwards towards the sun. Okay, and now I have just pulled out these last two to show you. So these also get a lot of sun. They're in the path of the sun. I have like my obviously like shaded ones here, but then, you know, the rest of them that I showed you are getting direct sun throughout the day. So my variegated opuntia has been living, laughing, loving, having a great time getting all of that light. You can see here that we have some new growth that's kind of flopping around. This is all new, and this here is new also. I do have a clear acrylic stake in here, so I'm going to have to try to secure this better so that that arm there, or pad, whatever the heck it's called, is not just flopping down. So I'm gonna try to do that today. But other than that, I mean, it's doing great. That's just like an aesthetic thing that I just want to fix that, because look how much it's leaning. It gets so pink. Like, what even are these? These weird pink things that come out by the spines? So interesting. Yeah, the new growth is so cool to look at. Now, as for the one that is not doing so hot, unfortunately, my white ghost euphorbia, I don't know what it is with me in this plant. I always have such a tough time with it. I've restarted this before, like from propagation, and completely restarted the plant, and I don't know what it is. I mean, I guess, I don't know if I'm just being fussy and like wanting a perfect one, but this one won't stay perfect. But look at this. it got burned. This happened, I think that this happened because I didn't transition it gradually enough to the sun. Like I just kind of moved it into the sun one day and left it there. So I guess that's my fault, but I don't know. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but obviously it did. So don't do what I did and be gradual with transitioning this to being outside if that is what you are going to do as well. But yeah, this is pretty much all just like burned. The rest, like down here, doesn't look as bad, but it's kind of just like a different texture. Like you can just tell something happened. I'm assuming it's a burn. I don't know what else this would be. But yeah, this plant is just so prone to getting weird marks on it, honestly. Like I got this mark in the winter or fall or winter, and I still don't know what that's about, but it's just so unsightly. So it's really annoying. Also, I feel like this needs a stake as well because it's kind of flopping around. So yeah, I don't know what my feelings are on that. It's doing, and not only that, but it also just hasn't grown. It's like, why aren't you growing? Like you're out here, it's summertime, it's warm, it's bright. Why don't you want to grow? Maybe I'm not watering enough. Maybe I should up my watering for this one. But yeah, I don't know. It's not doing great things. So I'm a little bit disappointed by that, but not really because it's probably my fault. Like all these things are my fault ultimately. So can I be just disappointed? Probably not. Anyways, let's go inside. I'm going to mix up some water for them and we will get them all hydrated, and then I'm gonna fix up whatever staking situations need to be fixed up. So this is the Schultz fertilizer that I use. I've been using this for years and I just like it because it's easy and it's cheap, and honestly my plants do fine with it. So yeah, I'm just gonna put a dropper full of that into my cactus watering can, which is this one, designated for them. I kind of feel like this is an anticlimactic update because nothing crazy has happened and none of them are in bloom and there's not like a ton of crazy growth or anything. But I thought that I would do the update anyways, and I have had some of y'all asking about it, so I hope that you are enjoying seeing the plants out there. Also, my house is so chaotic right now because I was doing a lot of watering and plant chores. There's like plants and towels and everything all over the place in here. It is nice to just be able to water out here so easily. Like I don't have to worry about water spilling because we're outside. It doesn't matter. So it's very quick to water out here, which is nice. I feel like I need some sort of bowl or container or something to put these little haworthia in to keep them together, but they used to be in the pink bowl that I used for my pingdom in my last video, but obviously now my pings are in there, so I guess I'm just gonna kind of stick them wherever I can fit them on this shelf. I think my bear paw is gonna have to go to the back. There we go. Hopefully everyone will be happy with this arrangement. There, that's cute. Oh, it looks so full now. I usually water them through a couple times just to make sure that they're saturated. We are kind of in a heat wave right now too. I think overall this next week it's supposed to be like 30 degrees. Get this worth yellow. Put in my spiral. Okay, I just went ahead and got some twine, so I'm gonna try to secure this floppy part. I don't know if this is gonna work. This acrylic stake is really, it's taking a lot of weight here. Oh, actually it might work. I feel like next year I'm gonna have to switch this out to a bigger, like, wooden stake or something. Okay, honestly, that's better. I'm happier with that. It still looks a little crazy, but could I do it a little bit? I think it's just gonna pull the whole, like, it's just bending the whole acrylic thing. I'll have to switch it out for a sturdier stake eventually, but I think that this is fine for now. I love this cactus. I've had this for years now. I've chopped a lot of it off because it's given me some weird funky growth, but this is nice growth. So I'm really happy about how well this one is doing. There's like this random string that I just found, and I think that this is from, I shake our rugs out here. I think that this is a string that came off one of our rugs. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I think I'm gonna use this to tie this euphorbia up onto a stake. Okay, I don't even know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Well, actually, I think it will. Even just to leave these types of supports on until the plant like starts growing straight. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like once its roots establish in here, it will just stay like this once I remove this. But if I leave it crooked, then it will just be stuck like that and I'll have to repot it. Oh, that actually worked really well. It's super straight now. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's water him through. Oh my gosh, my like shade thing is flapping around in the wind. Okay, so I think that that is pretty much it. I hope that y'all enjoyed this little check-in on all of these plants. I'll probably do, maybe I'll do one more before I bring them in the fall, just to give any like growth updates, just to kind of do a little wrap up of the growing season for these guys. So yeah, let me know if you would be interested in seeing that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. I would love to chat with you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!